Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Funhaus Podcast. I'm Armando Torres, and with me I have three probably also hungover guests. We've got Jon Smiff.
Hello.
Champion of champions. We've got Jacob Fullerton.
Hello. I'm not hungover. Ooh! Careful.
And we've got Charlotte McGrath.
I had a full transfusion. I feel fine.
Yeah, I said that and then looked over and realized that I'm the only one who's struggling to make it.
I hooked up my blood boy.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
By the way, thanks for that. It means a lot.
That's not how it works. But
I've learned that I maybe have too high of a tolerance for alcohol.
Yeah.
I just didn't drink very much last night.
Oh, yeah, that works.
I mixed a lot of things. I had tequila, I had seltzer, I had champagne, and I had beer.
Yeah.
All in different orders.
I had all
I
that.
spilled more than I drank.
I had a lot of tequila and but I didn't have any vodka.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Tequila, vodka.
He kept coming up to me last night going, you're pronouncing that word wrong, right? It's pronounced tequila.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Like tequila mockingbird.
Oh yeah, the quirky cocktail.
They're banning. I think
Artisan.
they're banning that in schools now. Yeah.
They're banning tequila in schools?
Yeah. 100%.
Oh my
This
God,
is
it's
bullshit.
Definitely not in Texas though, right?
Yeah.
No.
If there wasn't tequila in schools, I wouldn't have read half the books I read.
They're taking out To Kill a Mockingbird and replacing it with Go Set a Watchman because Atticus is just full on racist in that one.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was it your champagne that you spilled, or was it somebody else's? Because nobody else saw it. I was just
took
sitting
somebody
there
else's
watching.
drink at one point and I didn't even realize it. And then I poured like 4 champagnes and spilled like 3 of them.
Well,
I don't do well with a champagne glass, and I was already like on the other side of the equation.
I was
You
sitting
did
there,
that classic party thing where you tried to say it was either something smart or witty, but you like sloshed it and it spilled out as you said, and you were like,
Yeah,
whoops.
you were having some conversation. I was just watching the glass you were holding because it was like just going like
They
this
were
in
also
the
not
glass.
flutes. They were like plastic
Very
bird bath,
shallow,
like
yeah.
very
Yeah.
shallow,
Yeah.
very wide.
One
And
gulp.
I'm also, me. So, so what? Go Rams.
That is
Yeah.
what we were doing. We were
Yeah,
Go
doing that.
Chiefs.
We
Yeah.
went to
Go Birds.
a Super Bowl party that was hosted by Lindsay. Wonderful party, by
Beautiful
the way.
home.
It was one of the first times I've ever been to a football party where somebody bothered to put up decorations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really
Lindsay
wonderful
is-
decorations.
Lindsay's great at party planning.
She's the
Oh, she's
hostess
amazing.
with the mostest.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll say it.
Although she did hold the champagne hostage at one point, telling us that if the Bengals didn't win, that we wouldn't be allowed to get champagne. And then I made up some bullshit of just like, in France they actually drink champagne when they're sad.
You can only really be a Bengals fan if you're from the Cincinnati region of Ohio.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster of emotions.
It
There
was.
were a lot of
Oh
people
my God.
involved.
I love with all of my heart the passion that Lindsay's boyfriend puts into
Oh my God.
goodness.
That was I feel like I've never really been around people that are so enthusiastic about sports.
Mhm. I'm that way about baseball when I'm in person. I'm
Oh, you're, like,
screaming.
screaming.
Yeah, I'm also a drunk, so that's part of it. But that the passion that he brings to watching from home is so amazing.
Yeah, passion
Yeah.
me crazy.
It was good that he had like a good 8 feet open area in
Yeah.
front of him because he wasn't just sitting down; he was jumping up, like fisting.
Fisting. Yeah, he was fisting, doing a lot of. Fisting.
At one
Yeah.
point, he something bad happened, and he got down on his knees and curled up, and was like, "Ah."
Yeah, he did the full monologue from the end of Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
You fumbled it, you bastards.
It was kind of a fizzle ending.
Yeah.
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 I had no idea what was going on the entire time. There were multiple times where I realized I'd just been staring at the screen for a whole minute and not processing
yeah.
any of it.
I had to translate sports to John. He would look at me and go, "Okay, so what does that mean?"
I would be talking to Elise, and then everyone would cheer, and I go, hold on. Turn around and look, and then I would remember as I looked at the TV, I was like, I don't give a shit. I know how football works because
Yeah.
I was a drum major in college in the marching band. So I had to know what happened on the field when the band was supposed to play. But it was very begrudgingly that I learned
Yeah.
the ins and outs
Yeah.
of
When
American
I-
football.
When I first met Charlotte, she told me that in college she was a drum major, and I just accepted it. But in my dumb brain, I went, "Oh, she majored in drums. She took drum
All those classes."
Yeah, that's why I'm always playing bass.
Yeah, I could always gauge how the game was going because I could look at Lindsay and Cameron, see them react to stuff, or I'd look at Rick, who was real excited about the Rams.
Yeah.
I think he was more excited about Lindsay's pain.
I think so.
That is a big part of it for Rams fans is the pain and suffering that we inflict onto
Yeah, more like a
others.
Ramsey Bolton with all the sadism.
Oh my
Hell
god!
yeah.
They have not spoken of Game of Thrones in many moons.
John would keep turning to me and going, so what happened in that play? And then I would have to lean over and go, John, that was a crypto commercial.
Oh my god!
That was an ad for NFTs.
Which one?
That's
featuring
healthcare for her.
Yeah.
your favorite celebrity.
Never before of like all the commercials like just made me more just upset.
Yeah.
than this year.
We saw a commercial for Scientology that made people less upset that the NFT crypto bullshit.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that was like a funny like Easter egg, and there was also like a really good, inspiring one where it was like, this is gonna be like a McDonald's commercial, and then it was like perseverance, Toyota.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
No, you pointed out that it was about a blind guy.
Yes,
It was
it
a
was
bar
Paralympics
commercial about a
racing
blind
team.
person.
Yeah.
Or a person with blindness.
Yeah. Who was guided by their brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels weird. I used to like, used to be like, oh, I like Super Bowl commercials. They're so funny. It's Doritos guys and
Yeah.
what's up? But it's weird now that we're like, I think all more aware of this capitalist hellscape that
Yeah.
we live in.
Yeah.
So to see like the people we admire just shilling for like crypto things that are destroying rainforests, it's like, I'm not having fun anymore and I'd like to get off the ride.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, now a lot of the commercials, it's just like 2 minutes of something completely unrelated to what it
Yeah.
actually is.
Yeah.
they're all cameos too. Like it used to just
Yeah.
be like rando people.
Yeah.
I do love this new thing that I've seen in Super Bowl commercials where they have after credit scenes. Like, they'll do like the title card for what it's for and then
Yeah.
cut back really quick. And
Yeah.
like Kevin Hart is there and he's like, am I late?
Yeah.
Doctor Strange will return in T-Mobile too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they did it with Miley. They
Yeah.
teased another commercial for 5G.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that
It
was
actually
great.
said to be continued, but then I never saw the follow up.
This is why,
Those are very
these
good.
companies, they have too much money. Your T-Mobiles, your Verizons, that's it.
Your Scientologies.
That's it.
It's always fun.
No,
to
no
see-
other cell providers. I
It's
love you,
always
AT&T.
really fun to see like the ballsy ads that people put out. One of the ads they put out was just a QR code that bounced around the screen like the DVD thing, and
They
they
get-
knew
I called it. I said crypto.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Was that the first crypto one we saw?
that was
Yeah.
the first crypto
Oh my
one we
God.
saw.
The first crypto of Christmas. Christmas.
Of crypto? Oh,
My
damn it!
favorite part was that
Can't
when
do
the
that.
QR code started going around, 10 of us stood up with our phones and got a foot away from the
You were not
the
a foot
TV.
away. Everyone was 12 feet away,
Yeah.
just going like, I
Zooming
can't
in.
get it. Yeah.
Digital Zoom.
I think it was like free money in effect.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like you get like $15 free or something on Coinbase.
What was that one that was like? It was some kind of water, but it all looked like it was in like beer
It
cans.
was Liquid Death.
Yeah,
Oh,
Liquid
yeah.
Death, and it's like all
I-
these children drinking it.
I
like
worked
a
on
pregnant
that.
lady and stuff.
Well, I was like, is it just water? And Elise is like,
You
no, I
would
think it's an energy drink. I was like, there's a 9-year-old on the TV
Yeah.
drinking it. I don't think they can do that.
It's,
It's just
uh,
water.
It's just
It's like-
water.
It's big in like the punk scene, like
I'd
the
never heard of
sober
it
punk
before.
scene.
It's big in the punk scene and the comedy.
I'm
scene.
serious.
Yeah, because straight edge people love things that make it look like they're not straight edge.
Well, I don't know. I think it's more recovering alcoholics.
Ah,
Wouldn't that be
That's
triggering?
actually
What's that?
no.
Wouldn't that be triggering?
I don't think so. It's like getting a club soda with lime
Yeah, there's
or a Red Bull.
uh,
Red Bull.
Well, I suffer from no addiction problems and no really any problems at all, so I can't empathize.
Hey, homie, you trying to hit this?
What is
I forgot to
this?
take my
What do you
bipolar
hand
medicine
this way?
yesterday,
A
and so
joint.
my blood pressure's really low.
stick?
yeah, an ice cream cone.
Dude,
Or a
would you
nice
like
chop.
the strawberry shortcake ice cream pop?
Yeah.
I got a Choco Taco.
I have a drumstick in my pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm happy to see you.
I think last night I had a dream that you were in the other room playing bass.
So, a memory.
Yeah, it was just something was happening. I heard. I was like, "Oh, Charlotte's playing bass."
You should have recorded that bass line for her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There you go.
I was there.
Yeah.
That's weird. She usually plays drums. Her chosen subject.
That might have been me sneaking into Tara's office in the middle
Oh,
of the
yeah.
night. 'Cause you were sleeping right
He
next to
was
it.
just farting.
Yeah.
Fur.
Yeah. Just
yeah. He put his butt to the floor right above me. I just heard it reverberate through the ground. That was something because I moved into this 3-floor like house that was converted into 3 apartments, and there was a point where I was sitting on the floor building furniture or something, and I farted, and I was like, they totally heard that in the ceiling. I felt so weird.
That's awesome. If I heard a fart through the ceiling, I'd be delighted.
That'd be awesome.
That would be
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
I live in an apartment building, which is the first time I've ever had a type of place like this where the walls are concrete, they're covered
nice.
with drywall. So I've never heard another
Yeah.
neighbor. I just met some of my neighbors recently and asked them if I was being too loud, and they said, up until meeting you, we thought that this apartment building was empty. So I've been living there since April of last year, and I got really used to it. And then I went to go visit my friend at his apartment, and I could hear his downstairs neighbors breathing.
Really?
I'm not making
Like
it up.
Tony
God.
Soprano?
Yeah, yeah.
That's my favorite white noise. Tony Soprano's.
James
It
Gandolfini
was really
breathing.
bad because we made a joke and I heard his downstairs neighbor laugh at our
Really?
joke. Yeah. It was one of the most
That's
uncomfortable
kind of
places I've
unsettling,
ever
yeah.
No good.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
that. That's creepy.
Hearing a fart is fine, but landing a punchline and hearing "Ha!" from down below,
Yeah.
very upsetting.
When I'm alone, I like if I think I'm alone and that nobody can hear me, I will be just spewing complete nonsense out
Oh,
of
yeah.
my mouth.
Really?
Yeah, I'll just like making noises and talking, saying goofy stuff, or singing just
I do that.
random.
We were
All the
talking about this
Yeah.
because Ryan, if you're not aware,
Oh my God.
accidentally ran a stream for 40 minutes while he was at home working. And he was recording like lines for stuff. And he had no idea because he went to record something in OBS, which is the streaming program that many of us use. And so we were talking about if ours got turned on like that, because like what kind of crazy bullshit
Yeah.
would
I'd be mortified if I found out I was streaming.
I sing, I walk around sometimes with fewer clothes on.
Mhm.
Work from home, baby.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm naked most of the time. that
It's
I'm
not.
at my
It's
house.
not. It's not good.
Yeah.
And so like, everything went fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For him.
Just so y'all know, this is something I learned very recently, that when you raid someone and the stream, the VOD keeps recording.
Yes.
So you need to click that
And
stop
so-
streaming.
Wait.
I learned that from Ryan.
How recently?
A couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
It was when I got caught.
Got caught.
Yeah,
What?
I got caught because I stood up and I pulled my pants down and I farted bare butted. Luckily, I deleted the VOD.
Into the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ryan already.
but my neighbors
yeah.
were watching.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan already did that. He already did the raid somebody and sit there for 30 minutes.
And fart a lot.
Yeah. Oh my
Are you serious?
Yeah.
My favorite thing about his streams is that his bathroom
No,
is
don't.
right next to his computer, so he'll get up to pee and you can hear him peeing on the stream.
Not Ryan's
Oh my
thing,
God.
your thing.
Oh.
About getting up bare-butted.
Oh, no,
farting.
that's not real. No.
Oh.
Why
Oh
would
my
I pull
God.
my pants down?
I do that all the time.
You do?
Yeah.
Just
you
to,
don't do
like-
that all the time. Sometimes you're alone, you got to fart, and you're just like, this
you
is gonna
pull
be
your
funny.
pants
I
down?
pull everything down.
Oh.
Also, like I said, if I'm alone in my house,
Blast it into the air.
there's
Oh my
there's
gosh.
like one layer separating me from nakedness, and it's
Yeah.
usually
It's a
just
sheer
boxers.
kimono.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. A basketball
It's
short.
It's made of rice
100%
paper, and you can
acrylic.
eat it.
It's fruit roll-ups.
Yeah.
It's 100% acrylic. It keeps all the fart in. So
Yeah.
that's why I gotta
Yeah.
let it out.
Gross.
Do any of you own a kimono?
Yeah.
Not yet.
I don't own a kimono. I have a bathrobe, like a towel.
Mhm.
You have the towel bathrobe. I like that. I like your style.
Thank you.
Instead of a towel, you just put on a towel bathrobe.
Exactly, yeah. And I'll just walk around my apartment for like 10 minutes and just kind of do what I need to do. And if I'm really leisurely, and I'll, wash my hair and condition it, put on the rope, and then I plop my hair. Are you familiar?
You plop it.
Plopping?
So this is like a curl technique where you sort of like scrunch it up. You don't like dry it and you don't use a dryer. And you flip it over and you basically pile it into a t-shirt because it's much softer
Oh.
material than a
Oh,
towel.
sweet.
And you tie it off.
And is
like-
this for better curls?
Yeah, this is like because I have wavy curly hair. I
Yeah.
mean, this was like 2 days ago, so it's not as curly right now.
Jacob, have you
But
heard about
I
this?
just like I was just in my
try it.
robe,
That's crazy.
wearing a t-shirt on my head and like hitting my pen and watching like TV for an hour and a half on Saturday, and I was just like, "This is the most decadent I've ever been." And I ended up dry at the end.
I need to try this plop thing.
I know.
Yeah, I love
We could
plopping.
really
Go
get
home
some.
and plop.
It's well, I don't think you need it. You got nice, bouncy, vibrant curls.
What about my curls?
You could use with a plop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go
You
do
could
the
stand
plop.
to plop.
I woke up this morning with not enough time to shower and just decided to put on a hat. That's my new.
Could have been a shirt.
Could have been a shirt.
I woke up at 9 to a text from Jacob that said, "Are you down to leave at 9?"
Oh yeah, because John is staying at my
Yeah,
place.
he did that to
last
me
night.
too. The last time I asked if Jacob wanted to carpool, he was like, "Okay, but we have to leave at like 6 a.m." I mean, not really, but like,
Yeah, well, it's because we were coming in to do that Squad Team Force stream.
yeah, God,
It's gonna be
that
a
was
little early
very fun.
for setup. Yeah, that'd go well. But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna head back to something just because I hung out with Ryan the day before the Super Bowl.
You did.
This is cool.
We went to a thing called the Ultimate Super Bowl Experience, and I don't want to talk too much about it because we like filmed some stuff, and I think he's gonna put it together. But I got to talk to him about the stream that he did because I hung out with Jacob, and I told him like I thought it was a bit. I thought because the title said like Ryan's fourth stream ever, but that was the title of his last one.
Yeah, he
you
hadn't
told me
changed
about telling him about the camera being on.
Oh yeah, because like he was live, and I went into his chat and saw that didn't know he was streaming. Everybody knew he didn't know he was streaming. So they're all just like speculating, like, "Oh, what's he looking at?" and stuff. Like, what's going on? And then I typed in the chat like, "Oh, I'll make him look at the camera or something." So I went in Slack and I said, "Ryan, look at your camera," and he went. And then like a couple seconds later on the stream, he's like,
He
And he was
literally it ends the final seconds of him going, "Oh shit."
"Yeah," he's just like, "What the fuck?"
I'm
Yeah.
mortified of
Do you
that.
think he
Yeah.
waved at the camera just because you told him to before he realized he was live?
Yeah.
Like he just was like,
He was just
"Okay,
doing
I
it
guess."
because like,
Yeah.
But then after that, he was like, he's like, what? He was trying to figure out what I was doing, like how I was like.
He
getting
said
it to do
that he said that he looked over and saw a blue light, and his mind went, "Oh, Jacob's watching me," and then went, "Oh, Jacob's watching me," and then
But yeah,
so,
he
like
put all the
initially
pieces together.
was fine with it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But yeah, he was telling me that it was because he was trying to get that weird clip of the Grover voice. That
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
doing.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, and he says
That's how it always starts.
Mm-hmm.
that goddamn Grover voice.
But your brother?
Wow, it came back in full force this time.
Yeah.
He said luckily that because normally whenever he has to take over or do voiceover work or whatever, he says that he has to get like 45 takes of them.
Oh, okay.
So I love
my
that. That's
gosh.
all you got. It's just that one little
last
thing,
couple.
and then yeah.
He for the what was it? It was the last. I think it was the last. What was the show that I made?
Jedi.
Abandonware.
Mm.
He was directing me over Discord to record stuff, and I was in this ridiculous outfit or something, I forget, and I was all hot and sweaty. And after like the fit, like we did everything 5 times, and I was like, "Ryan, like please, like I don't want to do this anymore." And he kept going, "Let's do one more. Let's do one more."
Yeah.
So we were out filming stuff in public, right? And watching him film is so interesting because I've never seen somebody whose mind is already in the edit while they're filming things, like working through, like that's how his brain works.
Yeah.
And so we were in public filming stuff, and he's just walking around with his phone filming stuff, and he'll come up with a line where he's just like, "Yeah, Super Bowl, let's go Rams. Rams, baby, yeah, Rams." So he'll do 5 takes in a row in front of hundreds of people who are just staring at him, being like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" And like there's multiple different times where we were out talking to somebody, and he'll do 5 takes of his response to their question
Oh my god.
right in front of them.
You got to get the shot.
Yeah.
You got to get the. That is
he's
a
dedicated.
consummate post-production professional.
That's what I mean.
PPP.
It's just such a, I don't know. The way his brain works is so interesting, and I love it.
Your mind. You want to say to him?
But John,
Yo.
you are here, and you're somebody else whose mind I love getting inside of. And
not the only thing you like getting inside of.
Oh,
My
it's
soul.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? Like getting inside of what?
getting inside of each other.
Each
like,
other's sleepy bags.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
like
is
in
code
deck,
for
like
our
in deck,
buttholes.
like in deck the halls.
Exactly. Yeah.
Deck
Well,
of
that's
balls.
funny. Like if 2 guys were together,
Mhm.
wouldn't that be something?
That's not funny.
At this day and age.
Gay.
Oh no, I've seen this before. Is Gatorade a Pepsi
Did you?
product?
Gatorade is a Pepsi product. I think
Okay.
Powerade is Coke.
Powerade is Coke. That's right. That's right.
You okay
You'll
there,
power
buddy?
through it. You'll power through it.
Pepsi Man's gonna come give you the Heimlich and break every rib.
I think we still got that Pepsi bottle. Want to support? Pour it down your throat.
You need a Pepsi donut.
Gross. I didn't know.
Y'all
like
heard that
looking at thing.
Pepsi Pilk? Pepsi and milk?
Pepsi Pilk.
Pepsi and milk is like a new thing. It's the new trend going
Really?
around. Which it sounds disgusting, but have you ever had a root beer float?
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's ice cream.
Yeah, but that's dairy.
Hey,
How-
you ever tried a Pepsi donut?
No.
No.
You can't just say
Pepsi donut.
donut. Wow. Okay, Dad.
It's the old. You ever have a
You ever
Hertz
heard
donut?
donut? Yeah.
Shut up, Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
I just drowned on Gatorade.
Let me
I don't give a fuck. That was bad.
let me show you how it's done, Jacob. You
Yes.
ever have a Hertz donut?
No.
Would you like one?
Yes. Ow.
Hertz donut.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Look, comedy.
Like it hurts,
Bitch.
don't it?
What's
that was
a
a good
Hertz
punch.
donut, though?
Also, my
There
knees
is
are
no-
brittle.
There's
Is it like a brand? donut?
I don't think. Well, maybe if you rent a car, they'll give you one. Or maybe the Hertz donut is the spare at the back of a rental car.
there we go.
I went to my local. Sorry, you were asking John something.
Yeah,
Never
you're
mind.
asking me about my brain.
It's fine. I want to hear this more than
I was gonna
want to hear
say I
about
ordered
John.
an old-fashioned donut once, just one at my local donut shop, and the guy made fun of me. Who was working the counter? I was like, "Could I get an old-fashioned donut?" He's like, "Nothing else." And I was like,
You
"No."
don't
And he went, "Oh, classic women." And I was like,
What?
"What?" And
What? You don't want any Fruit Loops
I
on
was
it?
like, "I don't want icing." And he went, "Oh, by all means." I was like, "This is your
So weird.
business. I'm
So
here all the
bizarre.
time. Why are you trying to chase me off, pal?"
That's easy too. It's just making his job easier. It's
I
just
know.
a
Well, I
regular
mean,
ass
they're already
donut.
all made.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
he's like, you don't want 6 donuts to eat
Oh, I'm
all
sorry.
at once?
Could I get you a black coffee with well, their coffee did suck, but sometimes it was exactly what I needed. Anyway, your mind.
Yeah, it's good to hang out with you. Something I don't get to do very often.
Yeah, I realized that we'd only ever been in person like once or twice.
Yeah, we did Jacob's party together, and then we filmed in content, and I don't even think we were in the same content besides that one woo woo.
Yeah.
And no, you did some. We did something
We did
else
the
together.
podcast too.
Yeah,
Where everyone
that's
thought that
it.
we hated each other.
Yeah. That's my favorite. We were talking about this off air of just it's so I love awkward humor a lot, and I feel like
Yeah.
you do too. But the
100%.
bad thing about awkward humor is that one of us always has to come off looking like an asshole.
Yeah.
And I like to make it me because it's easier. But now I've realized that I just look like an asshole.
Story of
John-
my life, my friends.
but I'm really glad you're
Just
here.
a couple of
Thank you. I'm
assholes.
glad I'm here
Two
too. I always
assholes.
love being back.
Yeah.
I always love going around the office and seeing how all the things that used to be like at my desk
Mhm.
has spread and
I took your
lamp.
lamp.
You took my lamp. That was one of the things I looked over and went, my old lamp.
I took
In my Zendaya like picture frame.
Wait, but when did you have that?
Years and years.
How many years?
Since she was like 14.
How old is Zendaya?
That was a joke.
Ooh.
That was a joke. No.
Rick, what's your laugh?
I think like
Oh.
2 or 3 years ago.
Well, she was 14 then Daya, but today
Oh, yeah.
Zendaya
Today it is.
is older.
Zendaya.
Yeah. It's okay. He's found his zen
Yeah.
with
I
it.
think Ryan's using your old PC.
Oh, really?
Don't worry, I deleted your insurance information off of it.
Was that on there?
Yes.
Really?
Like, it was just on the desktop because I was editing at it at
Oh.
first. I cut some of the red deads on that PC
Oh.
before we moved things around. I was like, "Oh, this is bad." Just post that in the trash.
Whatever.
Thank
Thank you.
I wouldn't know how to commit insurance fraud
Well,
if I tried.
listen, when I was in Korea, I lost my social security card, my birth certificate, and I think that's all.
That's not good.
Those are two
Yeah.
very big things, though.
So they're somewhere in Korea, but I was thinking like if I found a bunch of official Korean documents, I would know what they were. So hopefully whoever found it doesn't know what like the importance of an American social security card and they just threw it away. Fingers crossed.
I guess
If
that's
you're
a
watching from
progressive
Korea-
stance because it's not essential like American minded.
Hmm.
You're not centering America. Not like, oh, they know what a social security card is. You're very traveled. You're worldly.
Yeah. I don't.
Well, it's because we never understood each other. I was stuck in Korea, just being so confused about everything, all the time. So I understand. I'm just applying. I'm projecting my self-biography. You know that thing that you're not supposed to project your biography onto other people?
What the fuck does that mean?
Like your lived experiences.
Yeah. Like people, it's the lack of empathy or whatever that you'll take what you know and think that other people are doing it the same way.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing. I was actually
okay.
being uncultured.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
By saying that,
you're not very worldly, are you?
Uh-uh.
but you're aware of it, and that's what
Yeah.
counts.
for all we know, somebody did pick it up and went, "This is an American Social Security card. Whoever lost this is surely fucked."
Yeah.
I am Jon Smith.
Oh my god! I just realized that your name is Jon Smith. So if anyone finds it, they go, "This is an example card."
This is pretty awesome.
Okay, so you're in the clear. That's good. That's true.
And your social is 555555555.
Yeah.
You did
Oh,
get
no.
very lucky.
You said it out loud on this podcast.
Well, it's 420694204.
The four had to just be thrown in there.
Gotta get the right amount of
Well,
digits.
it's 420 exclamation point.
You know, it was I changed my name, so I had to get a new social security card. It was easier to do that than to change my username in the Best Buy website.
Really?
Fucking
Same goes for
kidding me.
PayPal too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, amazing. And that's not to say that social security is easy. They wanted me to send them my driver's license for 2 weeks.
I remember that.
And I
Oh
was
my
like, I
God.
need to drive. And they were like, yeah. It's like, okay. I actually sent them my vaccine card because it's a piece of medical ID.
Oh, okay. That's
It
handy.
operates as such.
So you're gonna do that instead of your driver's
Yeah,
license?
because I were like, we just need you to send your driver's license. I was like, what? I need it to drive.
Hold on. The vaccine card.
The vaccine card
Is
is
a-
a government ID.
Ryan Haley has been using that to roll joints for like the last.
Well, yeah, you can't use a driver's
year.
license. It's too hard.
What's
No,
left of
it's
it?
he's
Wait,
not
so,
rolling
like,
joints with it.
even
He's
out
using it as a
the-
crutch.
He's using it as a crutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put it. He like tears off a little piece of it, puts it in there, so there's a filter between the.
Multiple Funhouse members have smoked Ryan's vaccine card.
Yeah.
Nice.
No,
I
on
won't say who.
Saturday.
I won't say.
Oh, never mind. I didn't.
How much is left? It's just the lines with words on them now
Yeah.
and numbers.
That's why he's got to get a booster so he can re-up his supply. You can buy index cards.
I know. Yes,
you could buy
certainly
crutches.
Yeah.
I just, man.
You could also buy vaccine cards.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
my
I
God.
learned that. I
Yeah.
went to New Orleans, and one of the guys I was visiting, it was like we were going into a restaurant, and he showed it, and he went, "It's fake." It's like, why?
fuck?
I went to the movies and they were like, vaccine card. And I was like, oh, yeah, here. And I showed them the picture of it. And they were like, do you have it with you? I was
They
like,
wanted the
I was
real
like,
one.
I am here to see Jackass. This picture has gotten me into everywhere else in the city. And you're going to give me a hard time?
Yeah, I don't think I've-
AMC?
That's the whole point of the digital vaccine pass.
I haven't gotten that going yet. I just have a picture of it on my phone.
Oh, you just gotta go to California.gov or some shit. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced somebody. I haven't had
did
anybody
it.
ask me for the real one. It's always just like the picture has sufficed.
Huh.
I always show people my real one, and that's been fine. Also, there's a pretty big scourge in Los Angeles where anytime you go somewhere where they ask for your vaccine card, I'll show it to them, and as soon as one person shows it, they don't give a fuck about anyone else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They keep doing that. They keep because I have it out and ready, and then the rest of them are trying to get it out, and they're like, "It's fine, let's go."
It's just fine.
Y'all
this
are
guy.
coughing on each other and
Yeah.
stuff. It's fine.
Just sounds so stupid. When I went to a music festival last year, and people were selling not only fake vaccine cards, but if
Whippets?
you didn't have a what whippets
And whippets.
they actually were selling whippets.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I
it was
figured.
buy one vaccine card, get 2 whippets free.
Yeah.
They were fake whippets.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're actually the vaccine.
They actually make you smarter. They don't kill brain cells.
Yeah, they're the limit. Now I want to use that in an actual whipped cream and just fucking get smart. No, but they were selling fake vaccine cards. But the way that the festival worked was that if you weren't fully vaccinated, or if it hadn't been the 2 weeks since your second dose, you had to have a negative COVID test, and they
Yeah.
were selling fake negative
Oh,
COVID
cool.
tests,
Jesus.
or
That's so
maybe
sick.
tests that had been proven negative or whatever, or something.
Do you guys
fucked.
remember that Super Bowl commercial for the at-home device COVID test?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
it's like, let's see if you have COVID, and a kid gets a negative test, and he's just like, yes. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like 1 million people have died in this country alone almost.
Yeah. We
It's
shouldn't
like,
have gotten this
what
far.
are we doing? Why? I don't tech this.
Let's see if we got crypto.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
yes.
I got a non-driver's Missouri ID, which I
Yeah,
had always heard about it, that you can get just a state ID that you don't have to learn
So
how
you
to
have a
drive.
California driver's Missouri just state ID.
Mhm.
The government.
But I only got it so that I could buy weed.
Hell
Because
yeah.
it's medical there. It's still medical. But it's cool because remember in California, anytime you went to a new dispensary, you had to fill out like a 2-page form telling them that you like didn't have respiratory issues and like all this shit. There, it's just in a database. So I just tell them my name or something. I don't remember.
I
And
remember your name.
they look me up.
He left
and
it in
then-
Korea.
Yeah.
and they just let me in. It's
That's pretty
amazing.
dope.
Yeah.
In California, at least the way that it used to work is the reason they would have you do that is because how many patients that place has, that store has, directly influences how much product they're allowed to have on hand.
Oh.
So per patient, they were able to actually add an extra couple of ounces
Yeah.
or whatever, or grow more plants.
My favorite thing during that time was that all of the state-employed police officers would still raid and shut down
Yeah.
like every single dispensary. That
Or
was
like a
fun.
That
speakeasy.
sucks
Yeah.
so much
Hoot.
ass.
Uh,
Now, federally, if it's supposed to be where so on a state level, they can't do it. And federally, as long as everything isn't part of a bigger investigation, they're not supposed to raid them anymore. But they still do.
we're just in such a weird space, like
Yeah.
especially here in like LA and California, where it's recreational and it's so far along, but like it's like a really easy vibe, and like you can walk in and it's a lot more open now and less strict. But there's still a guy with a bulletproof vest and a firearm who, as I'm
Yeah.
leaving, will say, "Have a blessed day." I'm like, okay.
I love that. That's what my little brother does. That.
No shit.
Yeah, my little brother is a security guard at a dispensary in our hometown.
You should make sure to thank him for his service.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I always
should
do.
know.
I ask him, like, is it hard? Like, do you have to, do you find yourself, like, really fighting people a lot? And he goes, nah, fool, I just, like, every couple of hours I just go outside and smoke a blunt, and that, like, really chills me out. And I was like, wait, that's not... Because I was trying to ask him, like, is it a hard job? He's just like, nah, it's just, I don't know. It was hard to talk to him. He just kept telling me that he smokes a lot, and I was like, but is it a hard job? And he goes, well, I haven't had to shoot anyone yet, so...
Yeah.
I guess technically, yeah. So,
Does that make it easier or
Yeah.
harder? That he has
by the way, they don't give him a gun.
oh, okay.
So I don't know why he said
He
that.
brings his own.
Yeah. Yeah. They, God damn. Sorry. Also this weekend, I found out that I'm going to be an uncle. My
Hey,
older brother's
Mondo.
having a
Congratulations.
Oh, you're the middle child.
Yeah.
That explains so much.
Well, they're
Uncle
my
Mon-
stepbrothers.
Uncle
Oh,
Mondo.
well, never mind,
Uncle
never mind.
Mondo. We have to start calling him that too.
We've got Uncle Pat.
We got Uncle. So many
Uncle Pat.
uncles.
Yeah.
Unky
they're-
Mondo.
Yeah. Theo Mondo. That's what they're going to call me.
Tio Mondo.
When I watch Patrick's Cats, he and his wife call me Tia Charlotte.
Theo
Aw.
Charlotte. Yeah.
That's
It's-
it.
It's, yeah. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Congratulations.
Well, don't tell me.
Way
I'm
to
not
go.
the-
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
not the-
proud of you.
You should be. Yeah, you should be real proud of this.
I'm not
you
the
worked
one
hard.
that dumped in my sister-in-law.
Oh,
Ew.
come on.
I don't think that's how the
Don't.
phree goes.
That is how I congratulate.
You guys were so chaste when you were talking about sharing a sleeping bag, and now talking about this woman.
Are you talking about Karina? No, she's a wonderful woman.
I'm not saying she isn't.
What, you don't? You're mad that my brother dumped in her?
Why can't we focus on her motherly glow?
Speaking of dumping in her, this is really profane, but I learned about a new like fetish or kink, and it's being a cum slut.
Okay, hold
yeah.
on, hold on. I feel like we should have like an intro to this.
Oh,
Like this
yeah.
segment. John
Yeah.
brings lewd news. with
Learns
John.
Lewd
about
news.
news. Yeah.
Can we get that, Jacob? Can we get the lewd news segment theme song going?
Doot, 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 doot. Oh God!
Oh,
still got monkeys
Charlotte's
in it.
playing bass in the
Also
other
big-
room.
This week, cum sluts.
No, Next week, the world.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
Next
bro.
week, dudes in diapers being
So wait.
changed by prostitutes.
You're really far
escorts.
behind.
Yeah.
Ladies
Yeah,
of the night.
I mean, so I don't know that could demonetize us if we keep saying.
Well, I've
that
always
word.
heard that
We'll
phrase.
say CS.
Well, I've always heard that phrase, but I didn't
Counter-Strike.
know
Mhm.
the context of it.
CS:GO.
And it's that the idea of being
CS:GO in your
impregnated
pants.
basically is what gets them. Is what?
Okay.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be a baby slut? Or a
I know,
bump slut?
That's the next a bump slut.
Bump.
I like that.
Oh, I
Oh,
like
that's
that.
pretty
I
funny.
wanna
Oh,
be
yeah,
that
that's what
bump
she's
slut.
showing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got such a slutty glow. I do.
Oh, she's so slutty, just like her mother.
I already made fun of this to my brother's fucking face, but I did want to share this. Is the way that they announced. Already, I understand that there's a lot that goes into this, but they wanted to do a born gender reveal for the baby. And the way that
Boo.
yeah. The way this story has levels to it.
I'm listening, I'm
You're gonna be like, what the fuck are you thinking? So they wanted to do a gender reveal for the baby, and the way that they decided to do it was to get the results and give them to a bartender, who would then make a drink with the color for pink or blue. And they went to the bartender that they got, the venue they decided to do this at was a PF Chang.
Oh,
They got a liquor
yeah.
license at PF Chang's?
Yeah.
And then
They get some lettuce wraps too.
they made the drink, and it was a pink drink, and they poured it into a martini glass. And then my sister-in-law took it and started going to drink it. And then in the video realizes like what she's doing, and then lets it spill back out of her mouth into the glass. And my brother, who hasn't seen any of this, just goes, yeah. And
Oh no.
the whole goddamn thing.
That's fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
any one part of that story is like, Jesus. But all of it together is just such a fantastic bit of like, that's my hometown.
Yeah.
The gender reveal fail compilations are so good. Like there's
Oh,
one
yeah.
where they like are rolling coal with
Yeah.
colored
Yeah.
smoke, and then
Oh
they
my
but the
God.
truck isn't drive, so they just like it just goes into the forest and like into a huge ditch, and it's just
Wait,
like
how is-
smoke billowing out.
Was it blue smoke? Or
I think they
something?
had something. It wasn't in the engine. It was something in the exhaust.
Yeah, that was supposed to
Oh.
get like blown out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite video from that fail is when they burned down all of California.
Oh,
last-
yeah.
sure does
Was that the
happen.
campfire?
Yeah, I believe
good.
so. We actually, I'm glad that we got away from CS for a second, because we do have to take a break
CS:GO.
and talk
CS
about
source.
our wonderful sponsor. So we will be right back in just a second.
Mint Mobile. Who couldn't use a way to cut down on bills, especially right now? Here's a quick way to do exactly that. You can cut your wireless bill to $15 a month with Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile is the first company to sell premium wireless service online only. And they pass that savings on with a bananas starting rate of only $15. All plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data on the nation's largest 5G wireless network. You can keep your phone, your number, and your existing contacts. And with Mint Mobile, you can choose the amount of monthly data that's right for you and stop paying for data you don't use. Well, golly gee, I wonder who could tell us about their experience with Mint Mobile.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jon Smith. I have Mint Mobile, and I love it.
Thank you, John. Get back in your hole. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/FHpod. That's mintmobile.com/FHpod. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/FHpod.
For many people, getting your financial life in order means getting out of credit card debt. But where do you start when it feels like a never-ending interest cycle? Well, Upstart can help you pay off your existing debt quickly and easily with a personal loan, so you can start living your life. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high-interest debt, or funding personal expenses, Upstart can help you get a fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. Upstart's model considers other factors beyond your credit score, like your income, employment, and other information, so they can find you a smarter rate for your loan. Check your rate in just 5 minutes for loans from $1,000 to $50,000. Find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payment today when you go to upstart.com/dude. That's upstart.com/dude. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know that we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/dude.
This podcast is sponsored by Stamps.com. When you have a small business, the last thing you have time for is the post office. And that's why Stamps.com lets you, yes, you, dear, print official postage for the post office and UPS shipping services right from your computer so you can spend more time actually running your business. I love Stamps.com. Not really a business owner, but I've had to ship a lot of personal things and personal documents over the past couple of years, and Stamps.com, time and time again, has been the easy, surefire way to get it all out the door and where I need it to be. So whether you're an office, an Etsy shop, or a full-blown warehouse, all you need is a computer and standard printer. No special supplies or equipment. Stamps.com lets you print official postage for any letter, any package, anywhere you want to send. Plus, you can get discounts that aren't available anywhere else, up to 40% off USPS rates and 76% off UPS. Save time and money this year with Stamps.com. Sign up with promo code FHPOD for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale. And I know what you're thinking. There's no long-term commitments or contracts. You just go to Stamps.com, you click on the microphone at the top of the page, and you enter the code FHPOD. That's FHPOD. Thank you, Stamps.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are still here with Jon Smith and the rest of the bump sluts.
Gut sluts.
I got my
That's something else.
She's going to be a monobob slayer.
Oh, cool.
I feel like this might be one of the first times our podcast is going to get demonetized.
Well, you know, that's what I bring to the table.
Yeah. I love
The
it. What's up?
edginess.
Why can't, have you heard about edging yet? Because, wow.
I
you're in
know
for
all
it.
about edging.
Oh, yeah. So
I was
got-
raised Christian.
Cue the lewd news. I'm so close.
As a Christian, postcoital shame is a real thing. So, really, edging, I learned to edge on my own because once coitus occurred, I would then feel overwhelming shame.
So you just
and
never want to
feel
get
so
there.
bad. Yeah.
so
yeah,
it was
yeah.
about avoidance,
Yeah.
not delayed satisfaction for
exactly.
you?
Yeah.
That's worse.
It is. Yeah. It's painful.
It's painful. You were just so
It's painful and
clogged up.
shameful in the eyes of God.
Yeah, you were so full of C.
Yeah.
It's like,
You should have just found an S for that C.
burst.
Maybe I will.
Maybe
Maybe
one
I
day.
will.
Anyway, I have a
Yeah.
question about the Olympics.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Why don't they do 4 women bobsled teams? I was unaware about this. Women have only been allowed to compete in 2-person bobsled, and now have had to introduce the mono bobsled, where one woman does it.
I'm going to be
I had no clue.
straight up
That's
with
what's
you.
thing.
Up until this very moment, I thought all bobsledding was mono bobsledding.
It's all 4 people.
No,
have you never
Cool
seen
Runnings.
Have
Cool
you not
Runnings?
seen
Yeah.
Cool Runnings?
No.
And
should
we're all on
watch
the
Cool
same
Runnings.
page.
I don't know if it holds up.
I've never
Wait, what's
seen
Cool
it, but I
Runnings
know
about?
Kevin
I
Spacey's
haven't seen
in
it
it.
since I was like
Oh, is it?
4.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
What's Cool Runnings about? Is
It's
it about
about
a
a Jamaican-
bobsled team from somewhere
Jamaican
that maybe
bobsled
would
team.
Jamaican
be
bobsled
out of
team,
place?
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Jamaicans.
And it is a Disney movie.
It's got a good name though. Cool Runnings is maybe an
I like
all-timer
it.
name.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point. It's a
John
good
Candy.
I haven't seen it,
Aren't it?
but I
Aren't it?
did know
Aren't
what
it?
it was about, to be clear. And that being said, I still thought that it was like they each individually went on the bobsled. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, they all have to like lean together and work
Yeah.
together, but it's weird that it's like, all right, well, we have been kind of like keeping women out of this, so let's include them more. But only one.
Only a little bit.
Only
Yeah.
one of them. They're only allowed in the 2-person, not the 4. So what we're gonna do is allow them to have even fewer.
Maybe
I mean, it's
they're
impressive.
just-
Like we watched it after the Super Bowl a little bit, and it was like you have to like handle
It
it,
looks
way more on your own.
terrifying.
Yeah.
maybe there's just not enough women that are into bobsledding yet.
Yeah, that's probably
Yet.
Yet. Yeah,
Maybe
it's only
next
been
year.
around for.
Wait, whenever is the Olympics? Every 4 years?
Yeah, sort of.
Maybe
You're saying-
next year.
You're saying
Doesn't even matter
bobsledding is
Which
like
ones were
STEM.
these ones?
Well, bobsledding is
2021?
super lame too. So
Wow.
Okay.
most Olympic sports. I don't like sports where there's no like risk of death involved.
There is
Are
definitely
you kidding
a risk
me?
of
They
death
have
in
they're
bobsledding.
they're on bladed like derby cars
Nah.
going down an ice chute.
But they wear
Slide,
helmets.
yeah.
They wear helmets. Yeah, that is kind of stupid.
And there's like space around them. That's why I like the skeletal bobsledding.
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Do you
Have
like-
y'all seen the gif of the dude's ass?
No, but I heard about
Oh,
this.
I
Yeah.
like double luge, where like one guy has to lay on top of the other one, and they're,
Oh, yeah.
they're basically like flat spooning. They're nice.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
real?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
wow.
he wraps his legs around the neck of the dude in front of him.
No, I don't think that's how it works. They're not
Well, that's so if they
69ing.
fail, he can just snap it.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
He's the backup.
Jacob and I did a stream with STF recently where they were playing Olympic sports, the Sonic Mario Olympic Games.
Suck the
2020.
fuck. Wait, what's STF?
Squad Team Force.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. Rooster
That's
Teeth.
amazing.
Yeah, see, there it's one of them on top of the other. I
Yeah.
told you.
You've never seen that?
Is it just to add weight? It looks
No,
like
it's a
the
cooperative
Matterhorn.
sport.
Yeah.
I think that's the Russian Olympic Committee,
But
not
does,
Russia.
Does one turn left and the other turns right? Like I don't understand.
One of them, they have to lean together.
Oh,
It's like
Cool.
is that what the Matterhorn's based off of?
Yeah.
Oh, like the ride. At
I thought the
Disneyland?
Matterhorn was based off something racist.
No, you're thinking of
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
I'm thinking of the rest of Disneyland.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Yeah.
Most Disney properties
Tomorrowland.
before the
Yeah,
60s.
Frontierland.
baby. Cars
Oh my
Land.
God.
Cars Land is extremely prejudiced.
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towards planes.
Towards
Mhm.
well, yeah, that's okay. Well, I'll talk about planes some other
Cool.
time.
Well, there's that there's that part in the Cars ride where you run cyclists off the road.
Yeah.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome. I bet that's programmed into Teslas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but bikers aren't a race of people yet. At least not an accepted one.
What about Tour de
Bikers.
France?
Eh,
That's a race of people.
that was very good. This is quickly not becoming
Jeez.
worth it anymore, but Jacob and I looked up while we were doing that stream some of the weirdest actual sports that are part of the Olympics that we had
Oh.
no idea were.
We were being just like crazy assholes during that whole stream.
Yeah, we were being pieces of shit. We were well, I was being a piece of
We
shit.
were commentating. Like Squad Team Force, they were playing the Olympic events, and we were like just being the sports commentators.
Yeah. You were Clap Haddock.
Clap Haddock from our bass fishing tournament videos.
And I was your brother Slap Haddock.
Yeah.
An alt-right political activist.
Oh my God.
Not until the middle when you started turning into that character.
It's crazy
You
how
went right in the Mario Golf thing too.
Yeah. Well, that was because I was Bowser.
Yes, and we
Yeah.
introduced a whole mayoral
Yeah.
candidacy.
Yeah.
My name as a commentator was Eunice Roughtrap.
That's a very good
very
name
nice.
for a commentator.
Mayoral candidacy. That sounds pretty good. But we looked up some of the weirdest Olympic sports that were in the Olympics, and here are some
Hit
of
us.
them. Tug of war.
Really?
That's a Squid Game.
That's
Well, that's like, isn't that one of the
It's
earliest,
probably
yeah,
the
one of the
Olympics.
oldest ways that humans can fight each other without like
yeah.
punching?
The one where it's like that Squid Game.
Oh, the
What?
cookie.
Cookie.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
Squid Game.
doing
Race
Squid-
walking, which is duh.
speed walking.
Hot air ballooning.
No.
That's in the Olympics.
That is in the Olympics.
Is it like a race upwards?
Yeah,
or is it
it's
a,
an amazing
down?
race.
What if there's no wind?
you don't need wind.
You don't need air. You just need.
You just
hot
need to
air.
believe.
Oh.
You guys go up, you just gotta go down.
There's
Wobegon.
something called korfball, which
That sounds like something from a Rooster Teeth show.
korfball is similar to basketball with two teams of 4 players competing against each other to see who's the funniest person in Rooster Teeth.
On brooms.
Oh, that's good.
On brooms.
They all
as
ride
well.
it. Yeah. Okay,
Were you
that
gonna
was
say
what I was
that?
about to
Yeah,
say.
okay.
Like-
Why don't you let John say it because he's our guest
You can
today.
say it.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
It was
Never
like on
mind.
brooms.
I forgot.
They have underwater hockey,
What?
which sounds
That's-
completely made up.
Wait, like
How does that
the
work?
resistance required? I
How
feel like
heavy
you'd be
that-
better with a pool cue.
Underwater billiard, under pool.
Pool yards.
Billiards. Well, yeah. And then my
Jacob,
favorite
you're gonna
one.
break that.
Oh, it's canoeing.
Yeah. Okay. But you were gonna break it.
My
Yeah,
favorite
definitely.
one that I didn't know was part of the Olympics and actually fits really well into your thing of the only good Olympic sports are the ones where people could die is dueling pistols.
Is that real?
That is
What?
real.
They shoot
But
at each other.
it's like airsoft.
I don't know. I can. Look
I mean,
it
it's
up.
got to be.
Well, there's the cross country skiing or something where
Yeah, you
they
shoot
bring a
rifles.
gun
Biathlon.
as well.
Isn't that biathlon where it's like a rifle and skiing?
Yeah.
And then there's the
The
he's-
audio
I don't
listeners
know what
are
he's
gonna
doing.
hate that, Jacob.
Yeah,
It
Jacob.
sounds like they're at the Olympics. All those bobsleds clanging together.
It was part of the 1906 Summer Games in Athens.
Oh yeah, well that's when,
1906.
that's when
Pistols.
like
That was
the
when duels-
pistol shot. Yeah. You know, you wouldn't die from it for like at least 18 years.
Yeah.
It'd be gangrene and you wouldn't
That's-
have use of that limb
yeah.
anymore. But
That's why I don't watch Survivor either. Because I thought it was about you go to an island and only one person leaves.
survives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the rest
okay.
die.
Yeah.
Horrible deaths on the island.
Survivor,
on live
that's an
TV.
interesting.
Well, when I was
That one really
Damn
got
it.
mine down.
That was really funny.
John, I like the color of your water bottle. It's a really pleasant peach. It's sort
Thank
of like
you.
a
Yeah,
muted,
I do
almost
too.
pastel.
it's I thought it was more of a salmon, but I guess
It
it's
is
not
more
a
salmon, I guess. Yeah.
How did you say that word?
Salmon.
Rusty?
How do you say tequila?
Tequila, vodka.
That one I don't hear you pronouncing it wrong.
Hisky?
Vodka.
Have you seen American Movie? The
American
documentary?
movie? No.
Oh my
American
God.
movie.
It's so good. It's my favorite documentary, apart from the Q one.
Oh, the rabbit hole?
It's so funny.
Rabbit's hole?
It's so funny.
Rabbit's
how terrible.
hole.
It's
You know,
where all the
Slap
world
Haddock
is
was
going.
in that one, right?
Oh, really?
Slap Haddock, yeah.
Clap
I've
Clap
been,
Haddock's brother.
Proud member.
I've been meaning to watch the Hands on a Hard Body documentary.
Hands
older
on our
one.
body.
Hands on a Hard Body, like the
Hard
car
Body.
competition where people had to keep their. It was like a Texas
Oh.
mall where people had to keep their hands in the truck, and it went on for a long time because people went through such lengths, like there were like mind games, and like it just Ryan would be the right person to talk to because he's a
Ryan would be the right
documentary-
person to make the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and be the subject of it.
Yeah.
It's like how there was like there's a story about like this company that was like, we'll give you a house if you for the last person who stays on this billboard, and then 3 guys like outlasted and stayed there for months.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't remember how it ended.
Jeez.
There was that one.
I think there was like a hurricane, and it was like, you have to get down, all of you.
And then the hurricane was actually just, he was in on it with the second guy.
There was that one where the lady, they would like give her an iPad if she ate a bucket of cockroaches, and then she died.
That's like the hold your wee for a wee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that I learned about. in
A
middle
famous
school.
yeah.
cautionary tale that everyone knows about. It's that's a legacy.
Yeah.
My favorite is that real doctors were calling and going, "This person's going to die," and all the disc jockeys were like, "Ha ha! Holding that piss."
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a wee.
Oh
too.
yeah, she's gonna die. Die. Oh yeah, DJ.
Die. Somebody call a medic.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I love and it's so insensitive in a way, but just like for a wee. You died for a wee.
Yeah, it was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I had a hard time getting my hands on that console.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to get it. Was a near-death experience.
I had a hard times on a hard body to get that wee, and it was upsetting. No, we bought a wee when I was a kid. We bought a Wii, and my stepdad complained about it because it wasn't a PS4 or a PS3.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
complained
cool.
about it so much that my mom went, fine, and then left one day and took the Wii to a GameStop, traded it in, bought a PS4, set it up, and then just sulked in her room for a whole day.
Wow.
Oh my
Ooh,
god,
That's so
Cool.
kind of her.
Yeah. My
I
mom's
mean-
great. My stepdad's a piece of shit.
that sucks.
yeah.
I made a
Mark,
video
go fuck
sketch.
yourself.
And uploaded it, and it aired on G4 in an attempt to get a Wii.
Nice.
I'm proud of you.
G4's back. You could try to get something else, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could probably
I
get
got
a
second
Wii.
place. I didn't get a Wii. I just got made fun of.
What
That
was
was
the
the
We can
prize.
get you. We know people on G4 now. We can make fun of you there too.
Can you
Yeah.
get me a Wii from them?
No, we can hurt your feelings.
I think I can make that happen.
Okay.
Yeah, let me talk to Fiona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to start drinking waters right
yeah.
now, though.
The only response was that Kevin Perriera or whatever his name is was like,
Kevin Perrier.
yeah. He was like, looks like this guy watched a little too much Tim and Eric. And now the winner.
Oh,
Oh my God,
no.
that's it. That was your prize.
Yeah. Was being called
Well,
discount
You
Timinator.
should have entered the hard Wii on a Wii body. Okay.
Oh, Mono's gonna do a little pee for PS5.
Yeah, this is really. He's not gonna get.
You
a
broke eye
PS5.
contact.
No.
He doesn't have what it takes.
Not yet.
You have
I
a
win.
PS5, right?
Yeah,
I
John?
win.
my bladder is ruptured.
John,
Huh?
you have a PS5?
No, I'm waiting for the PS5 Pro.
Oh,
Oh, don't,
I would rather get the
shoot at
Slim
me.
than the Pro.
I know.
Woo!
'Cause then it'd be normal sized. Oh,
It landed on the shelf.
on the shelf.
It's on top.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Okay.
For the audio
Yeah.
listeners, Mondo did the awesome thing where you spin a water bottle in half,
Yeah.
creating pressure. No, I always do that.
Yeah, I do it all the time too, but it's something that I learned in middle school. And every time I do it, in my own head, my inner monologue goes, "You fucking child,
Yeah.
you piece of shit,
Anyway,
garbage
he
human."
popped it.
And
Yeah.
it flew, and it landed on the cap landed on a shelf, and it was so cool.
It's quite a tall shelf too.
It's like when Bryan Cranston threw that pizza on the roof.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, no, first he did it as the dentist in Seinfeld. He's like, there's something to this. Yeah, I'm going to pull this off again later.
Wait, is he the dentist that like Seinfeld woke up and his pants were unbuckled?
Yeah, he's like sleeping with the hygienist on Seinfeld's unconscious body is the joke. That's him. There's an earring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian. You
Brian.
dog.
That was anyway, but that happened.
You
I
guys
knew
know
this
Soup
kid.
Nazi?
I watched that episode the other day.
Nice. Yeah.
And
that's-
it's solid, but like that guy still. That's like all his whole thing is. I was the super.
Didn't he say is like he's tried to sue because his business was ruined or something?
Is it real?
I don't know.
Oh,
But yeah, Soup Nazi is Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, Soup Nazi. George is getting upset.
Uh-huh. There's
All
that
right.
boss that you never see his face.
Steinbrenner, because he's a real guy.
Yeah.
The only episode of Seinfeld that I ever watched was an episode where I think it's Elaine is really into poppy seed muffins or bagels.
top of
and
the muffin to you.
then test positive for like heroin or
Oh,
something.
the drug
test,
Poppy
yeah.
seeds.
Yeah.
That's the one episode of Seinfeld I've seen.
I mean, his stand-up sucks, but the show's pretty funny.
Yeah. Also, he as a person sucks.
Yeah. You can watch our B movie video here on the
Yeah.
channel, where we get into
Oh,
some
please
of it.
do.
Did you say bees do?
Yes,
Bees do.
I did say that. That is what came out of my mouth.
Hurts
John, how do you-
donut.
How you been?
Humor.
I've been good. I'm just hanging out in Kansas City, doing my thing, kind of realizing maybe I don't want to stream anymore for a living.
Okay.
I realize it's a lot like freelance where I'm too responsible for my own well-being and I'm just too lax of a manager. Like when I'm working under someone, like when I was here, I was a very responsible employee. And when I managed the interns, I felt I was a very responsible manager. But when I'm both the manager and the employee of myself, I'm like, it's fine. And I just give myself too much slack, and then I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
make enough money to
Am I
survive.
my manager's employee?
I feel like there's a
the
weird power
Ouroboros.
dynamic being your own manager.
Yeah.
I've noticed that here too. Is whenever I try to make stuff artistically, even stuff I'm super excited about on my own, it's hard. It's really hard to do
Yeah.
it. But here, I'll say that I want to do something, and then Lindsay will give me a date on the.
You get a
Airtable
calendar
thing.
invite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's real, and now I have to do it. Now, if I'm unprepared, I'm not only fucking myself, but I'm fucking y'all.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
fucking Rick
Exactly.
over, Omar over. Yeah, so it's,
I guess I just don't care about myself enough.
I was gonna say the same thing, right? It's this weird thing where it's like I fucking myself over. I'll do that on a daily
Yeah, yeah,
basis.
yeah.
Well, you can be like, this idea would be funny, but I'm not actually gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like here, we may or may not be doing follow-ups to the gift guide.
Yeah.
But I was very excited about the pitch, and then I had to work on it,
Yeah.
and I am extremely nervous.
But everything's depending on it. And that's what keeps us going.
Yeah, it's also it is so much
Look at that
easier
face.
working in this office because everyone here is so competent and so funny and so very driven to make like the best product. So that's some really nice thing is whenever I felt myself like kind of falling under, I can ask for help or get opinions from somebody. When you're on your own, you're it. That's
Yep.
it. Your whole support system,
Yeah.
everyone who knows it is just you.
You can play video games instead.
Yeah.
Yep.
And,
Are you still using Tiny PC?
No, I switched back to my big. I moved all of the guts into a big PC.
That was such a neat, idea.
Yeah.
That was really. I was proud of myself. Because for those of you that don't know, I took all of my computer parts and I put them into a tiny case that would fit into a carry-on. I got like a padded Pelican carry-on, and
So it was never out of your eyesight.
it was never out of my eyesight because I was afraid of checking it and then it getting bumped around and then my computer being bricked.
Yeah.
I would be scared about bringing a thing filled with different electronic devices in an airport.
There were I thought that was always going to be an issue, but
Yeah.
it was only an issue when I flew what was it?
in September.
It was in the United States. It was
Okay.
somewhere in the United States that they were like, "What is this?" But everywhere else, they didn't care.
It was just
It was for when you were traveling.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes
yeah.
a
So that I
lot of
could,
sense.
it was
yeah.
so that I could travel around and still produce the same level of quality content.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was basically a full-on gaming computer, but compacted into this tiny, case. So yeah, that was fun, and I was proud of myself.
I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah.
The portable nature of it is. I just
Yeah.
remember when you told me the idea, I was like, "That's so cool."
Yeah.
That's
It-
such
and
a
it
fun
worked.
challenge.
Mm-hmm.
which was
Oh, bless you.
surprising. I don't remember if I talked about this, but that I planned out everything on a technical level.
Yeah.
But then when I got to the airport, I had my big ass suitcase with I think 2 weeks worth of everything, like clothes and whatnot, and like my big gear case that was full of like mic arm and everything.
Yeah.
And then my carry on and my backpack. And my parents dropped me off. I was like, all right, time to start my adventure. And it was so heavy that getting just from the drop off to the bag check was so terrible that I was like,
Oh my god.
I'm so fucked.
Oh no.
And so I was dealing with that where I was having to do multiple trips from the taxi to the elevator and things like that everywhere I was going. That finally, once I got to my first Airbnb in Korea, I broke it all down. I bought a smaller suitcase and I basically got rid of a bunch of equipment and a bunch of clothes. Because I only brought my favorite clothes and I gave everything else away. But then I had to give away most of everything that I owned that I brought.
Damn.
So I've started buying more stuff since getting back. But when I got back, I only had 4 pairs of underwear, 4 socks, and 4 shirts.
Oh my goodness.
And he did laundry every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now you got a proper home base.
Yeah.
Yeah, the literal
Plant those
home.
rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
So
it's
I'm,
based.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to having 60 graphic tee gaming shirts.
Yeah, you gotta.
Of course.
Yeah.
You
it is the
simply
way.
must.
Yeah.
Well, the whole, we can say this on camera. 90% of the reason we work here at Funhaus is because of how many shirts they give us.
That's
Constantly.
true.
Send them to my house without me knowing or asking for them.
You know,
Yeah, or a house you used to live in.
Yeah, exactly.
John's at my place. He was going through my drawers looking for those shirts he gave me.
Oh
He
yeah,
said, "You
I
need 'em
forgot. I
back."
sent you all of my Star Wars shirts and,
And
my
your Soulsborne
Soulsborne
ones.
shirts,
yeah,
yeah.
which I wear quite often.
Going
Oh,
through my
really?
drawers.
Yeah, in the night. What's that sound?
I forgot about
John's in my
that. I'll need
bedroom.
to ask for those back at some point.
Yeah.
So, what kind of stuff? I've noticed that you've been doing a lot of TikTok stuff, which has been really fun.
Sort of. I didn't do any of that stuff for a while, and then I was I realized that if I just have a random thought, I'll just record it and put it up because it's 0 effort. And then for some reason, I guess that's what people want to see because some of them kind of blew up or whatever, or went viral, infected people.
Whoa.
The
I like
that
viral
better.
nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The viral
so
load.
I'm not I'm a TikTok star now. But whenever I have a random ass thought, my rule is that I only spend 15 seconds on it. So
Oh,
You
wait,
told me 10 yesterday.
You did.
Oh,
I think
well,
you're probably
you know, yeah,
I
it's,
wasn't gonna say anything, but you did.
It's
say
in
10.
between 10 and 20. So.
Yeah.
Okay, now hold
Yeah.
on.
Because you just told me 15.
TikTok scares the shit out of me. I don't
Really?
understand it at all. And I know when I release, like, I'm going to release an EP soon, and I'm going to want to use TikTok to promote it. And the idea is making me quake in my dang boots.
Oh, no.
Because I'm like, one of the songs is going to be perfect, like, as a sound, I think, for, like, some twink to, like, show off his muscles.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
But I
boy.
thought twinks don't have muscles.
This is a muscular twink.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
a rare breed.
Well, not even really. Really, like, if
twalk.
there's an Instagram page called
A jock and a twink.
Twalk. Yeah. The jinx. But like basically like these like there's this account that curates them, and it's just like teenagers that are like putting up thirst traps, and they really don't have muscles, but it's like and they've got that weird smooshed forward front hair, and it's just like I feel like I could get it out there, but like I don't know how to get started. It's so daunting.
I don't know either.
I always enjoy what you bring forward with your algorithm, what it feeds you.
Yeah.
It's like every like month or so, you'll show me something like, oh, here's like frat boys being like complete animals.
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite one.
Well,
where
it's like
shirtless
Tyler,
guys.
stop.
Yeah, just shirtless guys in an empty room.
Smashing
Just-
iced
yeah,
coffees out of each
coffees, yeah.
other's hands.
Jesus.
and just having the
Christ.
best time.
Yeah.
It's just like it's mortifying.
And then, but
And
then
I
I
love
sent
it.
you a long educational one about Judaism.
Yes, and those ones are great.
That's it.
I started using TikTok last year when I was trying to quit smoking cigarettes again. I was back on smoking cigarettes and I wanted to get off of it. And so I started just posting them because it would distract me and give me like a dopamine hit from, like people looking at
And it kills your appetite.
Yeah, TikTok does kill your appetite. You stay on it for so long, you don't know how much time has
Well,
passed.
yeah.
Well, there's all those lives of people just eating bugs.
Yep.
Oh my God.
What's up with
Boy,
that?
are they. Oh,
I don't
boy.
I haven't been
any
getting
of
those
those.
anymore.
They've gone away.
Yeah.
They've gone
Yeah.
away a little bit.
They must. I've never gotten a single one of those lives. I get a lot of the lives I get all the time now are different people playing that card game where it's a card that says like a weird jumble of phrases on it, but if you say it fast enough, it sounds
it's-
like
yeah.
a
Mad Gab?
I'm so bad
then-
at those.
pen
I know what you mean.
po mo please,
I
and if you
understand.
like read it out, it
It's
sounds like it's saying
Pimp-a-mo,
Venmo
please?
me please or something.
Pen Popey, please.
Penpo me please.
Do you have Penpo?
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
crazy
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
Okay.
No, you're not crazy.
Yeah, you should watch more bugs getting eaten.
You gotta watch more bugs getting eaten.
I don't like bugs at all.
I don't like ASMR, like the really one,
yeah.
and which sucked because I had to go I went on the Funhaus TikTok on the desktop just to post like a video, and while I was trying to log in, it was auto playing ASMR behind the login
God.
screen. I was like, like the ear
Yesterday-
licking one,
Ew.
like
Oh.
a really,
Ew, yeah.
really sensitive mic, and she's like,
I don't like those. I like the ones I like talking, but the mouth noises when I can like
I'm gonna
feel.
cut
Yeah.
No.
"I'm gonna cut your hair."
Please stop.
Did you know? I don't know why. Oh, well, ear eating, right? How I connect this.
Ear
I saw
eating.
a thing where Amaranth broke down the kind of money she makes. She makes 1.3 million a month from OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That is nuts.
we talked about that.
we firmly support getting that back.
Yeah.
I do too.
She could do it. She
should
got to
start
do it.
Cool.
That was so.
I have nothing against Amaranth except that she doesn't chew when she eats. There's this video of her
What, like a python?
yeah, there's this video
Oh
of her
my
taking a
God.
spoonful of like chicken and rice or something, putting it in her mouth, and then starts talking again. It
Maybe
is
it's like a
so-
ventriloquist a ventriloquist chew.
Mhm.
I don't know, but
Have
it
you
freaked
considered-
me out.
She
Like
drinks a
it
glass
like
of water.
yeah, I had a visceral like
She just like chatters.
you
her
know
teeth
when
inside
like
her
the
mouth.
Canny Valley
Grinds
when
it
you
up.
like are scared of something like
Yeah.
I wanted to like throw rocks at her. Like out of fear, like you know, like
We got our
caveman, like a
thumbnail.
witch.
Yeah,
Like ah!
like a heathen.
He saw it. He started looking for a particularly big stick for a torch. Jesus Christ. Well, John, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
It's been an absolute pleasure. The time has flown by. The only reason that I know it's time to end is because Rick held up a thing that said it's been an hour.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed my presence here.
I always do.
That's why they call you a gift.
What?
Huh?
Oh, my name. Yeah. Well, I'm Jonathan.
What?
Great gift from God. Oh, my name.
No,
Meaning.
I was making a play on like today's a gift. That's why they call it the present.
Yeah. What are you talking
But I
about?
reversed
Jonathan-
it.
My name
is-
means great gift from God.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I consider you a great gift from God.
Thank you.
You know, Armando means a soldier for God.
Really? I thought I meant cum slut.
All right.
Oh, goodbye.
And I'm a CS for God. Thanks, everybody.
Welcome. We're God Slut. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Oh hell yeah, I love God Slut.
Hell yeah. John, I think real quick while we have a second, where
Yeah.
can people find you? Let's do that.
At Jon Smith everywhere. If you want to come watch me stream, it's fun. But on February 25th, or I guess the night of the 24th, I will become an Elden Ring channel, and I'll only be playing that game for like the next year, probably.
As you should.
But right now, I'm playing through Dead Space.
Ooh.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Parts
Oh,
of
you
it,
did?
yeah. I
Did
wa-
you see the crazy physics because it's high frame rate? And
Yeah.
so all the bodies are just spinning at like Mach 5.
It's-
All the dead bodies.
It's a terrifying game made even more terrifying by things going genuinely wrong.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. At Jon Smith everywhere.
thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, everyone, for listening, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Later.